Gigilicious, back at it again with episode 9 of Real Talk with Gigilicious, and I have Aubriana, of course.
Hello.
And we have a special guest. We have the co-host of Way Off the Mark, Celine.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you so much for coming and joining us this week.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, bitch. Also, her TikToks are fucking hilarious if you guys haven't seen them.
Yes, follow me on TikTok.
What's your TikTok?
Oh, Queen.
Come on, I want to.
It's a Queen 2_spot, same as my Instagram.
Good shit,
Right.
good shit, you guys. Follow that.
It goes right now.
Write it down.
Follow right now.
Yeah.
So this week, you guys, it has been a pretty good week. I know Aubriana has a couple things that, she wants to probably discuss. Give her a little tiny rundown real fast on how our lives have been. For me, I guess I can start, right? For me this week, you guys, I had my first photo shoot. So hit me up if you're a photographer, because I had the best time ever. I've never felt the most confident. It's really cool.
You're looking good.
Thank you. However, now I know, guys, don't fucking wear Doc Martens brand new on your first day, because I wore those shoes for 12 hours and I got the biggest, nastiest blister on the back of my fucking leg on my ankle. And for the past week, I've been wearing a boot. But it's been helping me out for tips at work. Everyone feels bad for me.
Yeah, but then you're wearing it to the gym too, and it's messing up your workouts.
True, I couldn't do chest this week because I tend to put my feet on the ground.
Limping around the gym.
But the attention I've been getting, they're like, oh my God, what happened? I'm like, oh, let me just tell you, but I'm
Check
good
out
now.
my Instagram for the photo shoot pics.
Yeah, they're really nice. Go give me a like, please.
They are cute. I synced them.
Thank you.
My week has been, when is my week ever not crazy? I always come on here and I'm like, ugh, this week.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you. I live with my ex, and that just in and of itself is
I have words.
fun.
Just kidding.
And yeah, it's just gotten really hostile over the past week, and so I've been having to try and avoid home, and it's just been a bummer, and because breakups, but I thought that I'd be able to at least have a safe space at home. So I've been trying to go to the gym more and be out.
Be getting that body, girl.
Yeah, she's getting her
Getting
revenge
some
body
gains.
on.
I see you with the fucking Instagram posts. I see you.
That's me.
Yeah, good job, babe. Honestly, props to you, because I've been going to the gym longer than you have, and you're way more consistent. So thanks for low-key motivating me, because I'm just if Aubriana can go, I can fucking go.
Yeah,
I
come
will
to the
not
gym
go.
with me.
And I'll just stay home in a year.
I will not. I hate the gym.
You want to
Why?
go?
Just I can't get into it. Everybody talks about oh, it's always hard at first, but then once you go consistently, you feel like you need it and you get the runner's high.
Really? No.
I'm
It
no,
does.
fuck you. It's not happening for me. Not for me.
Well, have you tried anything else? Maybe not the gym. Have you done yoga?
Yeah.
Some,
I
something
will
else?
do some yoga, yeah. I also, the only cardio I will really do is, swimming. I like to be in the water, so I'll do that. I just really don't like being too hot and sweaty. But even when I go outside to tan, I'll only go tanning if I'm at the beach or at a pool so I can get in the water, because I hate getting too hot. It
When else,
really
where
upsets
else do you
me.
tan?
Well, the place I live in now, I don't have a pool, so I just go in my backyard.
Yeah, you go outside, put a little towel out there.
I don't have a backyard. I forgot what that's
buying a
like.
kiddie pool so that I can have it out.
I
Just,
have
dip in.
You want to borrow it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's
I'll borrow it.
During quarantine, this bitch literally bought herself a big ass pool. Well, not a big, it's just a little kiddie pool.
It's pretty big for a kiddie pool,
Yeah.
but I wanted to have a little beach
yeah.
at home. A
I
little,
would come home
pool
from
day.
work or from school or from wherever I was doing at that time.
got water guns.
And this bitch would just be out there laying in the back.
Yeah, I got all kinds of water.
I need to get a water gun because my roommates have dogs. So then if they come up to me while I'm trying to tan, I'm just
Fuck away from me.
out.
That's what I do for my roommate's cat. We have a spray bottle. I'm like, no, get the fuck out
Yeah,
of
but see,
here.
I think they would like it. My roommates' dogs. They would
You'd
be
be
like, think it's a game.
opening
They
their
want to do it even more.
Sorry, you guys just saw that.
Oh my
no.
goodness. Alrighties. So we always ask everybody, how many times a week do you masturbate?
Let's see, how many days are in a week? 7. So,
Girl, 7
so 7
times.
at least.
And then also, do you like just watch like certain like porn, or like do you just like watch your own like own self? You know, because I know that I've made a couple of things myself and I watched them.
I don't watch any of my own videos. I only have a couple, but I don't like to watch them because they make me cringe because I don't talk to those people anymore. So I'm like, I don't even want to see you. But
Wait, like videos of you having sex?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You've never
Is
done
that not what you were talking about?
Have you not recorded yourself?
No.
I like to see myself all the time, like, oh, not that angle. Like, I'm not doing that angle again, you
Yeah,
know? Like,
yeah, right? It's kind of fun. You could, like, take tips from yourself. Like, okay, that was good. That was ugly. Like,
Yeah,
I guess I just haven't like been like my ex. We would not. He would not be down to record us having sex.
No, it's definitely, like, I don't record it most of the time. It's only been a couple
just a
times.
good one.
Yeah.
I think
And
for
it's been with,
me-
like, boyfriends.
yes,
Yeah.
I've never done it with, like, just, like, a random hookup
Yeah.
or, like, I've done it with, like, my significant other. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
And also, he doesn't keep the video. I keep the motherfucking video.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly.
Like,
We
keep that
record
in
it
my
on my
lock.
phone.
Exactly.
You could watch it with my permission.
When I'm holding the phone in front of you,
yeah,
I'm not
I will
going to
not
send it to you.
Turn off your AirDrop. It's not
Exactly.
happening.
That's how I think. So.
But yeah, when I masturbate, I usually either like will watch porn or I'll just use my own thoughts.
No.
Do you have a vibrator?
I have a vibrator, yeah.
Have you had a break-in one? Have you ever
What?
broken?
What?
Have you
Have I
ever
ever
broken
broken?
a vibrator?
No, you know what?
I've broken
I
a
only
couple.
have one vibrator and I've had the same one vibrator. It's the first vibrator I ever bought back in like 2015, 2016. I've had it. It's my Old Faithful.
Damn, well,
that's
brand,
my homegirl.
man. For real.
I love her.
Do you have a name for her?
Does she have a name?
I don't have a name for her. I should name her though
need to
because she's
find a
been so
name.
good to me. I need
You're
to
all
like
just-
give her some respect.
For real.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Hello.
Hanging out with Jessica today. Oh, Jessica, don't worry about it. Like, you know?
As for me to know.
Yeah, but
when
I
you're not
always like to masturbate like before going to sleep.
Oh, that's the
And
best.
sometimes also in the morning to like wake you up a little bit.
I did this morning.
Yeah, good for you. I did not. I'm
got
staying at
dick
my
last
parents'
night,
house
though.
right now, so I
Yeah.
feel weird about it.
Your dad right next door, and
yeah,
you're like, "Ah."
exactly. I'm like at my house, you know, I'm good to go, but I'm not really
Oh
trying
my
to do that over
gosh,
here.
No. We're
Yeah, I
talking
had
about
the house to myself this morning, so I was like, okay.
Like here we go.
advantage.
Hello.
Now, since we're on the topic of sex, I know if you guys, I listen to Way Off the Mark every Monday, like religiously. You guys, like
Thank
episodes are
you.
hilarious.
Thank you, thank you.
But I remember one episode, David, your co-host, was talking about, you know, getting eaten out on your period, and I have a feeling you didn't understand the question.
Okay, I would like to address this. Okay, so I don't remember what episode it was. I think maybe like 2 or 3. But anyway, David had asked, would you kiss a guy after he eats you out on your period?
Mm-hmm.
But I so after he got to would you kiss him after he eats you out, I was already like, hell yeah, I would. Like,
you know
of course
it.
I would. And in the moment, like, when
I
we
ain't
were,
no bitch.
yeah, I was like, hell yeah, I know, bitch. But in the moment, I did not really realize that he said on your period. And so I was just like, hell yeah. And then when it dropped and I listened to it, I was like, oh my God. Like, that's not what I meant.
Everyone's like, damn, she got a freak.
Yeah,
Like, you know?
I was like, no, I don't think I would actually.
No, I don't think I would even let a guy.
Yeah, I've
do
never
it.
been eaten out on my period,
Wouldn't
first of all.
wouldn't the
so.
guys have like an irony taste or
It's
something?
not like
you
you're
know?
Right?
like pulling out
Right.
blood.
I still
It's
just
like,
would be like, I don't think I could even like catch my nut because I would just, I would be like too worried about like,
What if the blood
does it
clots
taste
come out or
weird? Like, what if
something,
I
you know?
bleed? Yeah.
But I mean, at that point, like he's already tasted it, so like, I feel like it's like disrespectful. You're like, thank you.
I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm just trying to imagine like.
Yeah.
All right, I guess
Like,
that's just for
I
me.
wouldn't want to put it in my mouth, so I wouldn't expect him to either.
No, it bothers me because I mean I've had
bothers
times
me.
where like we've had maybe like a rough sex or something, and I ended up maybe like cutting myself down there or something, and then eventually there is little blood. I'm kind of like. I don't even want to suck your dick, even though it's my blood. I'm like, ew, no, because like he hurt me or like it was going too rough. So if I can't even do my own blood, like best believe like why the hell would he
Yeah.
want
Well,
to
I
do?
guess like
mine,
only like
dude?
if he like was comfortable. Like if I knew that he
Yeah.
was comfortable,
Like,
then
I
I'd
would
be fine with it.
never-
I'm like, okay, if you're all right with that, let's go.
Yeah, like I don't think I will be the one that's like, I'm on my period, but I want you to eat me out. Like
Oh,
that's
well,
not
no,
me. But
I'm
if
not
he
gonna,
was
like-
like, I kind of want to try it, I'd be like, okay,
fucking weirdo. Like,
what you want to do
right now? Like,
some seasoning.
little extra flavor.
You and freaking tasting iron and all this extra flavor.
I'm sorry, I can't. I don't know. I'm just like fucking paranoid.
Oh my
Like
God.
I'm just so scared. Also, I don't get like my period pretty often. So like, what if like one day I'm spotting or something, and I won't be like,
Yeah.
I'm good, and all of a sudden he's like,
he
fuck
comes
is
up
this?
for air. So like,
So
Periods
But-
be having a mind of their own.
fuck periods, bro.
Oh my god, these kids.
oh
Tears. Go, babe.
Would you ever hook up with a girl?
man. First of all, I have not hooked up with a girl.
Have
In
you
my
like ever
life.
kissed a girl?
I have kissed a girl. I have drunk made out with a girl before.
Couple.
It was not like a sexual thing though.
You were
It
just,
was
like,
more just
drunk?
like, hey, fuck it, whatever. I don't know if I would hook up with a girl like I don't know. Like I find girls very, very, very physically attractive. Like I think they're way hotter than guys. But I don't know.
Boobs or booty?
Booty.
Okay. Good shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just the booty for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love butts.
I love
Yeah.
big juicy booties. So technically, I've hooked up with a girl, but not really. I dated.
kinda.
I've dated a girl, and like we both got dumped at the same time, and so we were both kind of like, oh my god, fuck it, like let's just try it.
Yeah.
And so we
Bonding.
did, and we were talking for a good minute. However, like obviously, like I wasn't fully like I want to say gay at that time. So I didn't want to pursue it in a way. So, however, we did a couple things, and like I never did anything to them, but like I was being a pillow princess and doing all this shit
I
to
let her
me.
do everything to me.
But also, they were also very like the type of person where like they were okay not being like nothing done to them.
Yeah, I got you.
So if anything, that's what it was. But nope. But one of the things I will always remember is that I got caught making out with this fucking person by my manager in the walk-in of Panera Bread, and never
I remember
ever again would I
that.
like ever kiss anyone at work or anything because I got caught red-handed. I got lucky that it was the cool manager that called me. He was like, "Did you have something to tell me?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "What's up?" I'm like, I don't know. Like that's me, but I don't know what she's doing. You know.
Whoa, so they caught you on camera?
Okay,
Okay, now
He's
he
like, I saw
walked
you on the
in.
cameras.
No,
Yeah.
it was like the end of like our shift, and eventually, me being a flirty ass bitch, I was like, "You won't do it." He goes, "Oh yeah, I won't." And all of a sudden, you can just see them like kissing me, and all you see like 2 seconds later is like me grabbing them back and like kissing them back.
Gigi's watching the camera footage with her manager, like, it doesn't seem like something I would do.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like,
It doesn't-
I don't think that's me.
Yeah, doesn't
I don't
look
know
like
her.
me.
I was embarrassed because you can just see that I didn't back out. I was just like, I want it. I even grabbed them, kind of like,
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck, that's embarrassing.
She's
would
like,
you-
you can't even see my face. I don't
Like,
know
it
who
was
that is.
me.
Why
So I
would
guess
you
you
like
can
that when you're
see-
hooking up with the girl? Don't you want to like? I don't know how you can just like lay there. I thought you should like. Aren't
Well,
you
that's
a
what
giver?
that's what I was
Aren't
doing.
you a giver?
Aren't you a giver? Don't you want to be like, hey?
I am a giver, but like I also when I've had experience, like I have experience with dicks. I don't have any experience
Right.
with pussies right now.
I
But
mean-
once I do, I might be all about it. Be like, la, 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 you know.
Like, I know my way around a dick. I don't know how I
Like-
would be in front of a pussy. I don't know.
I hooked up with like people who like were like didn't want like them to be touched, but like I was always like I kind of like want to just because like I would like to make you feel good.
well, maybe we were
I feel
actually
like if
dating.
it's all
Yeah.
me, I'm just like that's selfish. Like I can't. Like why is
Yeah.
it all on me?
I think we just both wanted company. We became like really good friends, and we even went to Hawaii together.
right.
Right. And to make it worse, I sat down on the way back to California from Hawaii next to her fucking ex-girlfriend. And this bitch hated me. I was like, also in the middle. So I was
Wait.
sitting.
Why was the ex-girlfriend on the
So we
same
were,
flight?
we were seniors in high school, so that was our grad week.
Oh.
We went to Hawaii, yeah. And so,
I
but
forgot about that.
I was like, what the
the
hell?
ex came with her too. She was there the
they
whole
were-
time, just
Sounds like
like
a fun trip.
they went to Hawaii together, but they had already broken up. So if anything, like she ended up staying with me afterwards, even though they were supposed to stay in the same whole like room and stuff.
Oh,
and I
what?
was
They
with
had the
them
same
the whole
room?
time, but fucking God just wanted me to like suffer. And I sat down next to the friend, like her, the girlfriend, and also the girlfriend's like best friend. And dead ass, I was like, I got stuck in the middle seat, so I couldn't even go like this or like this.
Fall
I had to
asleep
like
on
go
her
down.
head.
It was horrible. So
She's sitting in the seat like this whole time.
I never been so scared in my life. I thought I was gonna get jumped. I was like, oh my God.
on the plane.
Imagine.
Emergency landing.
Yeah.
You never know shit. What do you got, babe?
So you live in LA.
I do.
What do you do in LA?
So I moved to LA a little over 2 years ago to transfer to California State University North Ranch.
Woo!
CSUN. So I went there and then I finished in May. I graduated and then I just stuck around. So now I just work out there. So yeah,
What's your major in for college and stuff?
I majored in psychology.
and I heard that you graduated last year, right?
Yeah, May 2020.
She
So-
said.
But, but did you guys walk or anything? How was your guys' graduation and shit? How'd you get your diploma?
So COVID started like March 2020. So the last couple months of school were virtual. And then we didn't really have any type of graduation. Like they didn't even do a virtual thing. But I was in a research lab on campus, and my lab had about 20-ish people in it. And then out of those 20, like 6 or 7 were either graduating from the CSUN master's program or graduating their undergrad. So we had a little virtual thing in our lab. And that was cool because everybody, like the people who were graduating, their parents were invited, family, friends, whatever. So everybody could invite their family to jump on the Zoom. And that was actually better because it was more personal. Like each person that was graduating had a little slideshow of like what they did in the lab and like what they're going on to do. So it was honestly better than if we would have had like a virtual,
huge, like,
where they're just like
graduation.
saying your name and then moving on. It was really sweet. Like there's like a little 5-minute thing. Yeah, for every person. So it was actually kind of nice. I liked it. I didn't even have to leave the house. So.
Y'all graduate at home.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing I know I wanted to do when I left, like, when I wanted to go to college is go somewhere else. But because I'm such like I've lived here my whole life in my town, you know, here.
Yeah.
So like I feel like I would have been like, I'm also really close to my mom. So I feel like just
Yeah.
the distance would have sucked. How was that? Because I really want to move out, but I'm just such like attached.
So I'm the same way with my dad. I've always lived with my dad, and I have like a very, very strong attachment to him as well. So I kind of eased
daddy's
into
girl?
it. Yeah, definitely a little daddy's girl over here. It's fine. I mean,
Hi,
we're
Dad.
actually very close to my mom too, but I've always lived with my dad, so it's just a little bit different. But so I first moved out, but was still living in Santa Barbara. So I had my own place in Santa Barbara. It was only like a mile or 2 away from my dad's house. So I would still go over all the time. And I think that was kind of a good transition, you know, instead of just leaving. And then I did, after that, I did a semester, when I was at Santa Barbara City College, I did a semester abroad in Spain for 3 months.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It was really fun. So that also kind of like threw me out a little bit. And I can't just go home when I want because I'm fucking in Spain. So,
Catch a flight real quick.
right. So I did that. And then I think after that, that kind of was enough of being out of my comfort zone to be like, okay, I can do this now. Like, I'm good. So then after that, I finished out City College in San Luis Obispo. So I lived there for like a year and a half. And then,
Moved all around.
yeah. So then after that, I moved to LA to go to CSUN. So it's been cool. Like, I don't think I would ever move out of California right now just because it's nice to be able to come here whenever I want. I can literally come like for the day to see my family. You know,
Yeah.
it's so close. So it's not that bad.
Do you live alone? Do you have roommates?
I have roommates. I live in a 4-bedroom house, and so there's 3 other girls. Yeah.
See, I don't know if I can do roommates. I had roommates.
Yeah.
Aubriana.
Yeah. Gigi probably should just live by herself.
I'm also, for me, I think I'm just such a clean freak. I'm such like I was raised to like wake up at Saturday at 6 a.m. start cleaning, you know, start making
Right.
dinner. That was me. So when I wake up, like I start cleaning.
She'll fight you over Tapatio.
know? Don't
right when
fucking
she
touch
wakes
my
up.
tapatio. Honestly,
Yeah.
though.
I mean, having roommates is difficult to navigate at first because obviously, like, you can't have everything the way you want it. You know, you have to compromise. It is nice that I have my own room though. So,
cool.
and that I spend most of my time when I'm at home in my room, and my roommates do too. Like, we have a living room and stuff, but everyone kind of does their own thing. Like, we're all nice to each other, and we'll hang
Have you guys
out
ever gotten in
sometime.
big ass fights?
I haven't.
Like disagreements.
I have not. Some of my roommates have, but it did not concern me, did not involve me. I'm just sitting here sipping my tea, minding my business. Yeah.
I talked on one of the earlier episodes. I got into it like not like a physical, or actually maybe it was. It was almost physical with my roommate, just because she's messy as heck.
Oh yeah.
But now I guess it's been better. She just hides in her room.
Yeah, we had a roommate that doesn't live with us anymore, and she was a little bit problematic. And like, I never had direct issues with her, but the other girls did. And there was like one day that my room is closest to the front door, and there was one day I just heard like banging on one of the doors, and I was like, what the hell? And I just heard like all of them come out their rooms, and they're just all screaming at each other. And I was like in my bed, like, what the fuck is going on? It's 7 a.m.
Oh,
Mind my own business.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, like,
And going back to bed. Like,
Yeah.
in a closed door.
He's like, I still got 1 more hour to sleep. You bitches better keep it down.
Go back to bed.
Yeah, do this later.
I've had roommates like steal my debit card and my ID on separate
shit.
days. She was like, my mom can't find her debit card, and she was here one weekend, so I think that you took it, and so she took mine too.
What?
And I was like, excuse me? that logic?
Yeah, see, stealing has never been an issue with any roommates I've had. It's always just been like petty shit, Stealing is actually
real.
like for real.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about it. Like, I feel like each fight that Aubriana and I do have when it came to like when we were living together was very petty shit. Like something very. Also, when we hang out, I feel like that's everyone. Once you're with each other like 24/7 every single day, especially during quarantine,
we just can't be around each other.
we
that
were
much.
just too much, and like I just couldn't. But neither could you sometimes. But then the'd be times where kind of
We
like
just like walk past each other in the house. Oh my god, I don't know who this bitch is.
Yeah.
no, we're literally
Don't
we won't
at
talk
me.
for
Yeah,
days.
Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Who are you?
But Aubriana's like the civil person would be like, oh, excuse me. I'd be like, what?
No, for real.
What the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
I'm like,
She's
I
like,
just want a happy household.
Yeah, see, that's
like,
how
just
I am.
chill.
Like, sometimes I'll be so pissed. I'm like,
I'm a little
I'm
hostile.
not gonna say shit because I don't want it to be like, I don't want to create like weird vibes in the house. Like, I'm just gonna mind my own.
No, I'll like accidentally bump into her, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. You better be.
Oh, yeah.
I am. I'm sorry, but also just because I've always like wanted to like in a way like intimidate Aubriana, but then I realized that nah, bitch, that doesn't work.
I've always wanted to intimidate her.
No, you knew this. And want to know why? Because I think we mentioned it forever ago, is like one time I got into her fucking face thinking that she wasn't going to do anything. But this bitch is now fucking 21 years old.
Don't
this bitch
test
got
me.
balls now, And when I went up here, I thought this bitch was going to be like, no, this bitch went straight up to my face. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay,
Went
but I
for
gotta
the
fix it till you
punch.
make it. I'm not going to act like I'm shocked that Aubriana's up to my face, but damn. Like, okay.
She's like, I'm done playing with you.
I know I got in your face, but damn, stop. Like sit down.
I thought that she was going to do that, but no.
No.
We're good now. Good, babe. No, and thank you for not doing that anymore because I'm definitely the fucking pussy one now. But it's okay. It's okay. I am fine. I don't
know what I just walked into.
it's called lawsuits,
sorry.
bitches. It's called suing people.
Oh, bitch.
Oh damn.
She said she's gonna sue you.
No, honestly, I am that person that will like find a way to sue people.
We've been best friends for 10 years.
Why would I sue you?
Okay, cool.
First
Good.
of all, I mean, what have you done? Do I need to sue you? Shit. No, okay.
Well, I'm not gonna say shit.
I don't know.
I
It is
didn't see
the Libra
anything.
thing. We're Libras. What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
I
I know.
Oh my god.
Everybody
End the
hates
podcast.
me.
Your
Everybody
personality.
hates me for being a Gemini. It's so irritating.
But it's like I don't like. I feel like people only do that for like what you guys are known for.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I've never really gotten to know like a Gemini.
so yeah,
How would you
everybody's
describe
always like,
yourself?
oh, Geminis are so two-faced, da 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 da, blah 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 blah. I'm like, shut the fuck up, because the way I see it, I don't think we're two-faced.
Maybe you have more than one personality.
Yeah,
Right?
Exactly. I think it's more of a personality thing in the
You're a
sense that like,
multifaceted person.
yeah, like I feel like my attitude, my personality, the things I say, the way I say them, like it's very like adaptive to whatever situation I'm in. So like I might come off as a totally different person like in one setting than I will in another because I'm just kind of like adapting
Yeah,
to
whatever
my
the
surroundings.
environment is.
Yeah,
I
you know
see
what
that,
I mean?
and some people might see that as like being fake or two-faced. But
I
it's like
guess, but like I don't consider myself two-faced or fake at all. Like especially when it comes to like my family and close friends. Like I'm a super, 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 super loyal person. I won't say like bad things about like people I love. I'm not gonna go tell my best friend one thing and then tell another good friend something else about them. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't know. So I take offense.
stop with the astrological stereotypes.
Yeah, it's
Leave
me.
Geminis alone.
You're hurting us.
Well, I was
We
gonna say,
deserve better than
each
this.
Gemini that I've met, I've never like hated one or disliked one. You
Yeah.
guys are really cool, but I do get what you guys mean. You guys have personalities because sometimes I hang out with you guys or like, a Gemini, and they'll be like, la la la. All of a sudden they're like, what or something,
Yeah.
you know? And I was just
Sounds like me.
I thought we were
Sorry.
vibing.
Yeah.
I'm like, now you're talking shit. Okay.
Like
okay,
one day
you know?
I'm just like, I'm a sweet, innocent flower and like I could do nothing wrong. And then the next day I'm like, don't fucking talk to me. Like I will slap you. I don't know.
That's
But also, like,
everyone.
we have, like, a whole ass chart. Like, it's not even, like, you're just one sign. Like, you have your
Yeah.
sun, your moon,
See,
your
I don't
rising.
really know a
your
lot
Venus.
about-
Do you
yeah.
know, like, your sun, your moon, and your rising?
Girl, no.
What the fuck is that? You're talking shit.
What?
I just know
Talking
that
too
my
much
birthday is May
shit.
31st and I'm a Gemini and yeah.
Gotta be like, what's it, my astrological chart?
I have that app. What's it called? CoStar?
I don't know. I don't know what that app is.
I'm surprised you guys don't know what it is because you guys are like the Zodiac
That's
bitches.
her. But for me, it's a conversation
bitches.
starter.
Yeah, but when you download the app, it asks you like where you were born, like what time, blah blah
Oh,
blah.
I just go on the
what city.
website. I don't go on an app, but I go on like
Oh
Google.
yeah. I did it like a couple years ago, but so I at one point did know all my moon, whatever sun.
And we
But
think
I
And it
don't
like
know
tells you
anymore.
like your whole life. It like
Yeah,
tells you
yeah.
things that are gonna happen.
Yeah.
I remember reading my chart one time and I was like, this shit's fucking lame. I'm not gonna. That's not gonna happen. Like, I don't believe in this. Like, and then everything that like happened like played out like word for word, and I was like,
yes, I've always been weird about the whole zodiac thing because like I think it's cool. Like, I do have a Gemini tattoo on the back of my ear, but at the same time, like, part of me kind of thinks it's bullshit.
Wait,
like,
you
don't
have
get
a
mad at
Gemini
me. Yeah,
tattoo?
well, I switch back and forth a lot. Maybe this because I'm a Gemini. I don't know. But, like, a lot of the things I see, like horoscopes and stuff, I'll read every single one and be like, literally, I can like
relate to all
of
Yeah.
these. So I feel like they kind of twist it in a way that's like makes you think like, oh, this is so me. This is exactly what I'm going through. But then you read the rest and you're like, and that's me too. And that's me too. And
You're
like,
like, yes.
So I don't know. I just feel like everyone can always relate.
Well,
unless it gets super specific, you know?
Well, we both have our signs tattooed on us.
Oh,
Well, I don't have like my sign exactly. I have like a symbol of my
Oh
sign.
yeah,
Yeah.
Aubriana's tattoo is really cool. I think the concept of it is, I believe it's an elephant balancing on an
I have an
umbrella.
elephant tattoo too.
Oh yeah, it's an elephant balancing on an umbrella because you know Libra is like the scales. Balance.
Okay. Yeah.
It's one of my favorite tattoos. I think, is that the one that you passed out on? This bitch got passed out after her tattoo. It's
So you're
funny.
supposed to eat on days that you get tattoos. I mean, you're supposed to eat every day, but you know.
You're supposed to eat on days you get.
Anyways, I think like I just tried to like have some like chips or like eat something before, but I was also really nervous. I was nervous about it because like it was in a new spot. But normally, like when I go get a tattoo, like I bring my book because like all the ones on my arms, like I like them, like they feel really good.
Yeah.
And so like I brought my book and I was sitting down, and like the second that he put the needle in my leg, I like closed my book and I was like, all right, we're not reading today. And
This is
it
unpleasant.
was so bad. Like I remember like I couldn't like stay still. At one point I accidentally knocked like the tattoo gun with my elbow because I was literally like,
Did it fuck up the tattoo?
no, it didn't.
Oh,
luckily.
thank God.
And luckily when I passed out, it was after he finished.
Mm-hmm.
So like right when he was done, I was trying to like chill. Like he was like, look at the tattoo, and I was like, oh, okay. And like I was all like, everything was muffled.
You're like,
and,
why is the tattoo so blurry?
everything was buzzing. Like I couldn't hear anything. And then I remember like facing like towards the mirror. And then like a couple seconds later, I just remember like I was turned and like he had like caught me. And I was so embarrassed. I thought, I'm sorry. I'll leave.
Oh my God, that's kind of scary.
Yeah. So
how many tattoos do you have?
eat before you get a tattoo.
I have, I think 8 or 9. But most of
I'm
them
proud
are
of you
most
for
of them
being
are
able to say
small. Yeah.
Like right at the spot. I don't know. I'd have to count every time somebody
Well, yeah,
asks me.
that a lot.
Oh, yeah. Come on,
You don't know. I
two,
feel like you should. I feel like you would
1, 2,
remember.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8?
Okay, twins over here.
I think I have 8 also.
Do you have ideas for
I
more?
won.
Yeah, so
Everybody
me
has ideas
and my
for more.
brother we're planning to get a tattoo together. We were supposed to do it last week, but I fumbled the bag. So we're gonna do it soon, but so we're gonna get a tattoo of a sage leaf, a matching one on our arm, because we found this like autobiography that my grandpa wrote, like way back in the day, and he references like sage leaves a lot throughout the whole thing, and he had like drew pictures of them all over the place and like painted them. So we wanted to get that done, so we're gonna do that soon. That's the only like idea I have for now, but I do want more. Once you get one, I remember when I got my first one, I was telling my mom like, no, don't worry, I'm only gonna get this one. Like I don't want tattoos, I just want one.
Oh, I've always wanted a lot.
Yeah, I never did. I just wanted the one, and then after I got the first one, I was like, this was a bad idea.
I always wanted a lot, like before I even had ideas. I was like, I just want sleeves.
I'm the complete
Yeah.
opposite, you guys. I think I fucked up by getting my first tattoo on the most painful spot, and so now I'm just traumatized, and I'm okay with just getting piercings. That's why I have my nipples
No.
pierced. I have 10 piercings.
I
so
say that
I'll
every
stick to
time
piercings.
during. I'm always like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm never going to get
I
another
got
one.
my first tattoo was in the most painful spot too. That I have a tattoo, and my first tattoo was on the top of my foot, and that
Ouch.
was like
Okay, it's thin, right? It's like
excruciating.
thin
yeah, like right on
Yeah,
my
that
bone.
hurt so bad. I was like almost crying the whole time. It was like 3 hours of pain. But then afterwards, I was like, well, now no other tattoo is going to fucking hurt as much. And it's true. Every time I get a tattoo, I'm like, this is not that bad. So I think it's better to get the first
Do you
one
have
in the
the
worst
same
spot.
artist?
I have gotten tattoos from multiple artists, but most people I've gotten tattoos from have done more than one.
Because I feel like that's what
Yeah.
it is. I feel like each hand is like different, right? Like they're like
Yeah,
heavy
like a
handed
heavy
and all
hand.
that shit.
Yeah,
so.
everybody has different styles. Like the guy who did my first tattoo, he has more of like a almost like an Ed Hardy, like cartoonish, like really
his
heavy on the
style,
ink,
yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
So that took a really long time because it's so
They're all
concentrated.
colored?
like-
Do you have a colored one?
on the top of my foot, I have a colored
Oh,
one. The
okay.
rest of them are just black and white mostly.
Oh, mine are
except
black
for
and white.
yeah. There's one
You
on
have
my
color?
back that has like a little
I only
bit of
have
color.
one option. I don't know. I only have one tattoo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a little rose because roses are my favorite
I have
flowers.
roses all
Except that
over.
they have to be white roses, but I didn't want to get white ink for some reason, so I just got it
White
red.
ink fades super fast.
Yeah, that's why I
This
didn't
one,
get white
I
rose.
had a little bit of white ink in one of them in this one, and actually in this one, and it faded really fast.
Just like,
Yeah.
well, I felt like either that, the white ink, cause or like red ink. I feel like red tattoos are really pretty.
They pop a lot.
I love the red
Yeah.
tattoos.
I wanted to add purple like into one of my tattoos.
You
My
should.
tattoo artist, she was like, "Well, like none of your other tattoos have color, so like if you add purple into one, then you're gonna have to like randomly like add purple
Yeah.
into all of them." And I was like, "I just want this one to have purple."
So wait,
Yeah.
tell me that now I can
Yeah.
I can only get like colored tattoos.
Well, I mean,
No,
so
only
mine's
if they're in the
hidden, so,
same
yeah, so
spot. I
mine's
think
hidden.
only if
Yeah.
they're in the same area. Like the one on my foot has color, but the ones on my like arms don't have color.
yeah, all mine are just.
I act like
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Like
a tattoo.
outlines
Like
or-
no, I'm
Yeah.
scared. I'm not getting a tattoo.
All of mine are either outlines or they're like blacked out, like silhouettes.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's like that one's like looks painful. Like the fact that they shaded
No,
that
this
all
one-
in. You
This one
guys.
felt nice.
The shading hurts because it's like a bunch of tiny needles.
No,
I don't,
I
notice,
like
I
the
don't notice
shading.
the difference.
I feel
in
like the
like,
lining is
needles.
not that bad, but the shading hurts way more.
I only think it starts to hurt once they've like these ones, like once you've already like
Oh,
done
yeah,
it and, you're
it's
like
going over
continuing
like a
on.
very raw
Actually,
spot.
when I got this black pearl on my arm, I swear to God, I thought she was done like 30,000 times. Like, they wipe it and she was like doing it all.
Whew.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then she like goes back into it. And I was like, okay, like do a couple more. And then she's like wiping it again. And I look at my watch and I'm like, you wiped it for the first time like 45 minutes ago. Like, please stop touching my arm. Every time she goes, I'm like,
Stop playing with me.
twitching.
No, I'll stick to my piercings, you guys. But next time I do get a tattoo, I'm gonna get it at a non-painful spot. I want to get something that's
Not gonna
incorporating with a
hurt.
Libra or a peacock. I like peacocks.
Do it behind your ear. It doesn't hurt.
I was gonna get
Ooh.
Tinkerbell
Really?
behind my ear,
It
but
doesn't hurt at all. Like
That's
the
so
only thing is you can
surprising.
hear it a lot and you can kind of like
Oh,
you can feel
yeah.
it like hitting it, but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I know
at
guys have,
all.
like,
I
this
thought it
whole
was gonna
head.
be very painful, but it didn't hurt at all. So do it there.
I might do it there. But I feel like I'm scared because like, I want to get a good ass job, and I'm scared that anything that has to do
Yeah.
like
Fuck it.
up here or anything. Because like,
Well, no, you
what if I
can't
have
even
my hair
see
up?
it. It's behind.
Yeah, it's behind your ear.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know, my grandpa's
I have
like,
so mine is behind my ear. When I have my hair up, people because again it's a Gemini tattoo, so it kind of looks like
Oh, yeah, the Gemini
the
one,
two
yeah.
thing. Like the everyone's always like, why do you have a 2?
It's my favorite
Gemini
number.
symbol.
The other day, I thought for some reason I messed up Libra and fucking Gemini. I don't know how I did that. I will
You
blame
messed
it.
up your own sign.
Yeah, no, I told my sister, I'm like, Genesis, that's my sign. And then she goes, Gigi, it's a Gemini. And I was like, oh my God, I knew that. Like,
Good thing you didn't get it tattooed.
I'm like, fuck, imagine.
It's a Gemini tattoo. No. Oh my God.
What month is Gemini?
I think it's like mostly June, but my birthday's May 31st, so it's like I think it's like late May and June. I don't really know. Like I said, I don't know a lot about
guess
that. I
my
just know I'm a
birthday's June
Gemini.
9th now.
What
I'm
are
a
the-
Gemini.
What other piercings do you want to get?
Honestly, I wanted the web on my tongue, but my boyfriend said that he
Oh,
wouldn't
those
kiss me.
freak me
if
out.
I
Is that the
didn't.
one under
My
here?
ex had that.
Yeah.
My ex had that.
I would have gotten the tongue one, but I knew that the people would see it, and my parents or like my family would be like, "Fucking slut" or something like that, you know.
But you
so,
can't even like see it. It's like under your tongue.
So that's the thing. So that's why I wanted to get the web one because that one, like, unless I go like,
if you ate a girl out,
hello,
she'd be able to feel
you
it.
know. But I want to get that. I have 2 nose piercings, but I just don't put the other one on. I get like.
Where's your second one?
Do y'all never kind of see it? It's like 2 holes.
yeah,
Oh, like
So-
right next to each
Yeah,
other?
so I have that
That's
one.
cool.
I have my nipples pierced. Actually, they're bedazzled.
I got my nipples bedazzled.
my belly button piercing, and then I have 3 on this year and 2 on this year. So I have a couple.
I just have my belly button pierced, and I blackmailed my dad into letting me get it when I was 17.
How did you blackmail him into it?
I came home, like, I always wanted one, and he was always like, no, like, when you're 18, like, go do it on your own.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
how
came-
my parents were.
I came home when I was 17 because I, like, had found somebody who would, like, give me a tattoo, even though I was underage. And I went to my dad, and I was like, so I'm going to get a tattoo. And he was like, what?
Wait,
Like,
17
what
is
going
under
on?
8? Oh, duh, 17.
Well, for getting a tattoo? I mean, yeah, and
Yeah.
it's also underage.
I got my belly button piercing when I was 13.
Because your mom took you.
Yeah, she did.
That's different. If you have like parental consent, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, my sister. You know who got me? I made varsity cheer, so that's all these girls in like that were older than me that had belly button piercings. So right after I made varsity cheer, I said, "Mom, I can't be on the team unless I get a belly button piercing," and she got me a belly button piercing. So
I told him that I was gonna get a tattoo, and he was freaking out. He was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And I was like, "He's like, you can't get a tattoo. You're not old enough." I said, "I'm gonna go get a tattoo. I was just letting you know." And I said, "Or you could take me to get my belly button pierced next week, and
I
I'll
will
wait."
get a tattoo.
And he was like, "Okay."
He was all,
so
"Okay,
funny.
but I'm not gonna be there. Like, I'll just sign and then I'll leave." And his ass like was waiting there watching me the whole time. And
Do you guys remember? Wait, you're local, right? You're from here.
we both are.
That's what I thought. Okay, so do you guys remember that tattoo piercing place? I don't know if am I allowed to say the name of it if it's not here anymore? Iron Cross.
I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, Iron Cross is like the sketchiest fucking like tattoo piercing.
It wasn't
place.
like by like the east side and stuff, or was it?
Kinda. No,
I mean, there still is a sketchy one. That's
yeah,
on the
it's
east
just
side.
a different one.
I got
No,
person
it was
over
like
there.
very close to State Street. I can't think of like exactly what street it was on, but it was off of State Street. But anyway, the guy there was like known for, being a little bit sketchy. So I went when I was 16 years old and asked him if he would give me a belly button piercing. He was like, okay. So yeah, and
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, so I got mine when I was 16.
Sure.
Like, didn't have my parents there. They were very against it, so I hid it till I was 18. But it's like super crooked. Like, he did not do a good job. But I just don't care anymore.
It hurt a lot less than I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
When she like did it, after the needle went through, I thought that it had only gone through like one side, and I was like, okay, like bracing for the rest of it. And she goes, nope, it's in.
I used to try to pierce my own belly button like by myself before I had got it done, and I could never
Girls are
get
so
it all the way through, and I would be like, oh, I have to stop. This hurts.
Do you
so
remember
bad.
everybody used to always try and pierce their own ears?
I pierced
I
my
never
ears.
did that. But
I pierced other people's ears.
Oh yeah, all my ear piercings except for the ones I was born with, all my friends have pierced in my.
Yeah, I
button,
used to
so.
pierce all my friends' ears in like junior high and high school. I never
that
pierced
shit
my
scared
own.
the crap
Yeah.
out of me.
No, I always did it.
I have to find that
I was
video.
the
I'll post it
plug
for you guys.
piercing ears.
Call me if you want to get your ears pierced.
Yeah.
No, well, I did have a friend that would like give cartilage piercing,
Oh, yeah.
and I would never fucking do it because she would like just do it to everyone, like doop, doop, doop. And I was just like, how? I thought like, aren't you supposed to do it with the needle? Like you should never do it with the gun, right? Because isn't it like it breaks your guys'?
Yeah.
You're supposed to do it with the needle, but I got my cartilage piercing done at Claire's when I was like.
didn't everybody?
Claire's does that? I thought they just do
but
regular
and they do
piercings.
it with the gun. And then I got another one with a needle, and that one healed way better.
Yeah,
I got my ears pierced for the first time when I was like 1, and then I had to get one re-pierced when I had to do it. My mom on the day of her wedding was trying to like
On the
force.
day of her wedding.
Because she was trying to have me wear earrings on her wedding, and so she was like trying to shove an earring through my ear, and it
she
was,
could just get you clip-ons.
For real,
it was like
yeah.
last minute. She was like, "Oh, you would look so cute with these on."
Oh yeah.
Bitch.
She's got like a swollen ear,
You're
burn
all
all
like walking down.
blood on your dress.
Being the flower girl, you see her like dripping.
Cute. Well,
Go.
so this is kind of random.
Okay.
But you live in LA.
Mhm.
What's it like driving with all the freeway lanes?
So I live in LA, but I don't live in LA. Like
She lives in Northridge, right?
Yeah, I live in Northridge, which is like in the valley. So it's not like it's technically like it's LA County, but it's not like downtown LA or Hollywood or
It's
anything
like
crazy.
by like Topanga Canyon.
So you don't have a crazy amount of lanes.
So no, we really don't, and that's what I love the valley so much because I'm so close to LA. I can go whenever the fuck I want. Like I work in LA, so I go pretty much every day. But I don't live there, so I don't have to deal with all the craziness and like you said, the freeways are very hectic and like scary and will give you a panic attack if you don't know what you're doing.
I get scared even just like when you're in like Oxnard and it goes to like 5, like there's like 4 or 5 lanes, and I'm like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah, so I don't usually have to deal with that, which is nice. Yeah, Valley is much more like chill.
I think for me, I'm the crazy driver in my town, and so when I go to LA, I feel so free. I'm just like,
The drivers in LA are something else. Like
they're all fucking like. Oh,
I
no,
never
cracked
had
out,
like road rage issues until I moved to LA. Now all the time I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I hate it here.
fucking blinker on.
Yeah.
Gigi doesn't let herself drive in the carpool lane because she says she'll go too fast.
That's the point of the carpool.
Well, no, here's the thing.
Speed though.
I recently got a ticket, so now like I want to be able to take traffic school, and I'm like so paranoid. I don't want to get another ticket, so that now I've been like religiously being like 65, maybe 67.
Oh,
but
girl,
dead ass,
sorry.
I'm going like really fucking slow right now because I want my 18 months of no other ticket, so I can get that point off.
When I lived in Slow in San Luis Obispo, one of my friends, I think like her dad or mom was a cop, something, I don't know, but she used to say that her cop parent used to have this phrase that was like 74 you're fine, 75 you're mine. Yeah.
Good
so I
to
always
know.
like stick at a cool 74.
74.
Yeah.
I don't want to be his.
Yeah.
I need to do that because I fucking ratted myself out when I got a ticket like a couple weeks ago, and I said like, I saw you at 86. I was like, actually, I was going 78, thinking that was gonna help, but then I realized I was like still above.
You're still going too fast,
And he was like,
honey.
all right, get your license and registration. I'm like, fuck.
He's like, do you know why I pulled you over? She's like, yes, because I was speeding.
I'm like,
Let me go now.
I honestly thought like I was gonna work, but I had just woken up and I'm just like, damn. I just pulled a fucking Gigi fucking licious move, and
That's so funny. It would have been funnier if he was like, you were going 86 and you were like, actually I was going 87.
No, if you're gonna get it right.
Yeah. Get it right or don't do it at all.
I don't get a ticket because you were wrong.
I will take you to court because you got my speed wrong.
no, now I'm just like paranoid of driving. So if you guys see me in the freeway in the fucking slow lane, there's a reason, okay? I don't want to go 65.
Just use the Waze app.
Yeah,
It tells you when there's cops.
I use that. However, you guys, when I was going to like Simi Valley, that area, one time, because the 118 always has fucking cops hidden everywhere.
Yeah, it really
especially the
does.
ones in the motorcycles. And I think the motorcycle ones are fucking recorded, I don't think, because that's when I.
Well, it's just
was
whenever
paranoid.
somebody sees one.
Yeah.
That's how it's updated. It's not like they like.
Well, I thought like maybe like their
GPS on
system
them.
or something
Yeah.
like was connected to like their
No,
cops.
people. So other people who are using the Waze app, when you're
Let them
driving
know.
and you see one, there's like these like incident things, and you can put like if there's a cop, if there's an object on the road, like stuff like that. So other people report it. So sometimes there might be a cop and like no one has reported it, so you can't just like fully rely on Waze. But I
Damn, you
I
never
do.
update your Waze app. Like, I just saw a cop. Let me.
Yeah,
Honestly, I
I do.
haven't-
I'm trying to help the people
For real.
out.
I haven't used it since I used to go to school in Moore Park. So when I would go to
Okay.
Moore Park, I would use it, but now I haven't gone.
Are
to
you
school.
from like Thousand Oaks area?
I'm a local. I'm from
Okay.
here. The only thing is that because I've always wanted to like go to school somewhere else, I was a pussy, so I found a school where like I was still able to stay at home and I can just commute.
So you were in high school, and when did you go to school in Moore Park?
College.
After.
I
Oh,
went to
okay.
city college.
Sorry,
over
I was like,
there.
wait, what?
No, my boyfriend. We now go to Channel Islands, so university. So at first we will commute together. So we both graduated CC, and he went to Channel Islands, and it was only 20 minutes away from Simi Valley.
yeah.
So what we'll do, we'll go together. I'll get out of class earlier and then drive back. By the time that he's out of class, we'll go home. So that's
Okay,
how it was.
gotcha.
I will commute 4 times a week, sometimes 5 because I had cheer.
Yeah.
So sometimes I had football games and all that
Right.
stuff. Whereas he will only commute 3 times a week.
Why didn't you just go to a city college in like Ventura?
Well, I wanted to, but they didn't have a cheer program. And
Oh,
I'm
gotcha.
all about like cheerleading is my like passion, is like my hobby. I love doing it. It keeps me in shape, makes me like meet new people. And they had a really cool fucking team, but they fucking COVID happened, so I just stopped going to school there. So.
Right.
I enrolled in school and then dropped all my classes 3 days before the semester started.
Love that for you.
But
I almost went.
all right, you guys, it's getting close to the end of the episode. Is there anything else you wanted to share before we go, you guys? Anything? you wanna know?
But I loved having you here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I love
thanks
You're
for
so much fun
having
to talk to.
Thanks. Yeah, it was
I can't
fun
wait to
being
listen
here.
to your podcast either.
Yeah, everybody, if you haven't heard my podcast, it's called Way Off the Mark with Queen Celine and Reverend David.
So after you listen to this episode,
Yeah.
go watch theirs, you guys. Go
Yeah.
watch and listen to that on all
Yes.
platforms. So thank you so much, you
Oh, yeah,
guys.
because our episodes come out on the same day.
Yeah, we record ours
Mondays.
right after you guys record yours.
Don't forget to follow Primo Media Group, you guys. Follow my Instagram, my YouTube channel. Same with our TikToks. All of us
Follow
got
my
TikToks. Everything
love
would be
TikTok.
like down below. We'll put it somewhere so you guys can follow us. But thank you guys so much for staying here and listening. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.